Hello, Tron Prime here, coming to you with a new what if. What if Deku was a Power Ranger, female, part 10? And here we go. So, it's been a while, but when we last left off, Azuka has just created her second Ranger, Mirio. He was shown around the command center. He was given brief history on the Rangers and how Azuka became a ranger and what she actually is. And now let's jump to the villains. And when I say the villains, I mean the evil bad guy. Now, I can't remember his name, still can't. I just call him Darkness. So, Darkness, it's been so long since I did this what if, so if I'm retconning some stuff, I'm sorry, but here it goes. Darkness goes to the ocean and he holds his staff in the air and slams it into the water. Now, a small little crater opens up under the ground, and this black liquid like slime starts oozing up into the water, and it takes shape, and it becomes like a small landmass, and he lands on it. His staff is at the center. He picks it up, and he walks on this small landmass into a cave. And in the cave is a living area. Like, this is his base. He sits down on his little throne and says, so much power yet have been stopped. Who is this Rangers? Who are they? I need more help. But who can help me? These beings of this world are so weak now. Since I fused with the source, I've become so much more. Well, He looks around, he says, well, I think I'm going crazy because I'm starting to talk to myself. Time to recruit some help. And not these little minions I create with my staff, but some actual sentient beings. If that ranger could create more, how can I? Why can't I? And he starts to leave the cave and phase off and starts to recruit his own group of villains, servants. He gets to, he goes international, by the way. He goes to Mexico and he finds a man, a tall man, about 7'4", 340 pounds. His quirk is, that he has super endurance, super durability, and massive size. And from his forearms, he can shoot. Not shoot. He has a weaponry like a leather whip, but it's made of metal. Think of a whip that comes from his wrist and is made of metal, but it's not made of regular metal. It's made of copper. Yeah. So he has that coming from both his wrists. Oh, matter of fact, kind of like the dude Apocalypse. Oh no, not Apocalypse. Omega Red. Yeah. Think of Omega Red except for damn. Yeah. He's like that. So he goes there and he sees him because this dude's the leader of a local gang around there. So he sits there for a while, observes how he acts and how he behaves. And he says, yes, he should be nice. So he goes to him. And he doesn't give this dude no, hey, wanna come work with me? Nah, he just goes up to the dude, bodies his minions, the dude's flunkies that was around him, grab the dude by his neck. The dude you try to use this quirk. His tentacles came out, his little whips came out and try to hit the dude. So it's just hitting him. He doesn't do no. He looks, says, interesting. Let's go. He picks him up by his neck and they vanish. He appears at the little landmass he creates and throws him down to the ground. Says, well, so you're here with me. No backup. What you gonna do? The dude, not a whip now. So he squared up and says, I'm gonna take you down. The bad guy, Darkness Lazarus, as if. And he starts to fight him. So the dude throwing blows at him, and he's ducking, dodging. He gets hit a couple times, but it doesn't hardly phase him. The dude starts using his whip, right? And starts whipping by him, and he slams the whip so hard that when the dude ducks out the way, it leaves a impact in the ground. I mean, yeah. So he says, interesting, but I'm bored now. Then he holds his hand out and blasts the dude to the wall. He says, you will be a very good servant. I'm not serving you, you bastard. I'm Whiplash. I don't serve anyone. Now you do. He pulls out a tainted piece of the crystal and places it in the dude's forehead. Not gently, not lovingly, not caringly. No, he takes the pointy end and jabs it into the dude's forehead. Yeah, the pointy part. And all the way until the crystal is like barely a bulge from the man's skull. It's in there. So the dude's screaming in pain and he just stops. His eyes turn red and green and yellow, then his irises are black, but his inner eye, his pupils are red with yellow center dot. Anyway, so he's been changed. And the dude snaps his finger and his imprisonment that the dude was kept in just collapsed. And dude gets down and says, what is thy bidding, master? So, Whiplash was it? Yes. But Whiplash is gone now. I'm your disciple. I'm Darkness's disciple. So you shall rename me what you wish, my lord. Yes, the crystal he put in him made him obedient to the dude. A slave crystal. Anyway, he said, okay, I'll rename you. I like the name Whiplash, but How about Copper Lash? Copper Lash? Because you have copper whips? You're not good at naming things, are you, my lord? Really? Yeah, just because he's a slave doesn't mean he doesn't have some freedom. You know, he could speak his mind. He just don't. He just don't. He just had to do what he is told. He can speak with his mind. Anyway, so he says, "Yeah, you're not good with names, hey master." And you say, "Okay, no. Give me a second. I'll think of another one. Hmm. I'll just call you Copper. Better, better, my lord. So, what's our first task? Well, to recruit more people. And now let's jump to the UA. Now, Azuka's at UA. She's standing there, not morphed yet, saying, okay, so how should I handle this? Should I go with morphed or not? And she starts thinking about the situations and, the trope, if I said that right, of Azuka Midoriya. I'm going to add it back in a little bit. And she starts to mumble like he did during his post festival where he was analyzing the situation. And dang, Ida comes up and says, Midoriya, are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. I was just thinking out loud. Well, we're about to start, so we need to get to the start line. Okay. Oh, sorry. Jumped ahead of myself. Before that, they go to the introduction ceremony, and Bakugo and Azuka goes up to the top, and this cannon Bakugo goes off with his tirade or anything like that. He just stays calm and pleasantish. Azuka says quite a few words, and that there's a hero in all of us, and today the best heroes will stand above all others, just like any other situation. And thank you, bye. Yeah, she's not good at public speaking, so everything ends and they do the little lotto and it's the relay first of all. So they get to the relay starting area and Todoroki does his normal thing just like in canon, freezes everything. And at the beginning, as soon as everything starts, that's what he does. So she's standing there and she was hesitating for a second. She was frozen to her feet. Yes, this one Azuka also got caught for just for a second. She said, Todoroki, should have known you would have did that. And the ones who could have got free or was too quick to get catch was already running. So she said, okay then, you want to go no holds barn? Then I'll give you no holds barn. Then she morphed. And they heard they saw a flash of green light behind them. The ones in class 1A knew what that meant. And Totoro out the corner of his eye, saw the green flash and he knew what that meant. He said, oh no, I forgot. And she ran out, full speed sprinting. and she caught up to Ida. And she and Ida was running tread for tread. Ida looked at her, and she looked at Ida. And as this been going on, Todoroki got to the first robot. He says, "No, I'm not going to help anyone." Then he just did a giant, like, I don't know if you ever played Infamous 2, when Cole gets the ice powers, he's able to do this ice jump. Like, he creates an ice pillar under his feet to launch him high into the air. Well, that's what Todoroki does. He creates an ice pillar under his foot and tosses him into the air, over the robot and into the air. And then Todoroki begrudgingly, but he does it, shoots out a fire blast to propel himself forward while he's in the air. So everybody's seeing that, and the devil's up there saying, "Yes, that's the power. Use it." So Todoroki just flew past the other robots and back to Azuka and Ida. They look at each other. Then Azuka looks forward and sees that Todoroki just now pole vaulted himself over the robots and now flying through the air. And she couldn't help no but smile to herself and says, "Now that's what I'm talking about. No holds barred." So she holds out her hand and she running forward. Ida looks at her and she says a spell. Into Rame Botan. Without her wand now, she shoots out this giant energy blast and completely obliterates all three of the giant zero pointers. It lets burn marks into the ground. So Todoroki flying through the air, he sees this green blast just come out and level the entire area. Everybody's just like, "Oh shit. What just happened?" And Azuka just realized, "Whoa, that was stronger than I even expected. Okay, he's ahead of me. I gotta hurry up." A Cento Arena Flostara. And she triples her speed. And she becomes a greenish, goldish blur now. And Ida blinks and she was gone. You know how the Flash runs and there's like a after image? Yeah, it's like that. She's running like that now. So while Todoroki's falling through the air, yes, because he uses his fire just to like stabilize him as he descends at a high speed. And just before he touches the ground, he creates an ice so he could continue his momentum and just slides on it. So he's up there sliding along the ground like Iceman. And at the corner, he looks back for a split second. He sees like a greenish light falling behind him. So he picks up the ice bead and uses the other hand to jet forward. And they comes to the canyon. While he's doing that, he's using his fire to boost his speed while he sliding on the ice. And he comes to the canyon. Meanwhile, they jump back to the other kids. They just now got past the first part of the scorch marks. No, the middle of the scorch marks that where the robots was. They like, "Azuka did this?" Yeah. Now, Baku says, damn it, damn it, damn it. And he picks up the speed. Now, he gets to the canyon just as he sees Azuka actually jump like a rainbow, green gold rainbow across the canyon. And Todoroki had an ice bridge across the canyon. So Bakugo says, "Ah!" Boom. So what happened with them? Azuka saw the canyon coming up. So she says, I'm not slowing down, I'm going faster. Accelerate toss. And her speed triples again. At this point, Todoroki is moving like, I say, compared to Azuka, Todoroki's walking. With his, yes, it's like he's walking, she's running at full speed. She's catching up to her. She's about to pass him. She comes to the edge of the cliff. And instead of doing anything else, she just jumps. She takes that last step and she leaps. And it actually looks like she's running in mid-air. She leaps like that. And she clears the canyon before he even gets to the edge of the canyon. She lands on the other side and creates a giant crater in the ground. Boom! As soon as she landed, she was gone. By the time the sound for her landing made it out that somebody could understand that there was a landing, she was already continuing and almost at the bombs. Now, she's moving so fast, she sees that the ground is unusually shaped, right? She says, okay. She said, digital scan. And she scans it, and guess what? She sees bombs. Oh, crap. Fuck it. And she runs. And as she's running, she steps on the bomb. But she's moving so fast, the bombs don't have a time to explode. So there's the green blur. Then you hear boom, 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 boom. And then by the time the last bomb explodes, she was already in the middle of the ring, stopped panting, because she used a lot of magic, she used a lot of her physical speed, and she used a whole lot of her power. Because her power in magic is different. Magic is the spells that she can activate, but her power is the energy that it takes to keep up the spell. So, yeah, she's tired. And meanwhile, Todoroki gets to the other side of the canyon and he hears the explosions. So by the time he gets to the by the time he gets like maybe about 12 yards from the canyon, no, make it 7 yards from the canyon, he hears Azuka Midoriya first. He was like, oh no.